Deploy to Win 73, start fortifying the same way they fortified Win 71, please. Very nice job on Win 71, by the way.
So we're gonna just shoot one at 200 meters. Let me end up at the box, the line. Each box is 200 meters. There's no proper way, unlike PUBG where they give you the lines. I'm gonna show you where to like possibly aim. So when you're in a game, you can actually like tell. Like let's say if you're at dog white and you're like halfway, you know that's about 200 meters. And just to give you a proper distance. So this is 200 meters.
This is 313 meters.
Okay, we need it perfect at 200. So
okay,
200 meters exactly.
Yep.
So with this, with 200 meters, there's no real bullet drop with this, and you could get a proper hit. You aim directly at the head. Now we're gonna go 250, and you're gonna have to slightly go up, and that marker is like slightly below the X. So I think it's safe to say, Avenus, that the bullet drop hits around 250. That's when you should start compensating for shit, right?
Right.
I think that's a proper guesstimate. So let them respawn because they don't have training lobbies in this fucking game. You know what? They add so much shit to this game, but they don't add it to make it run better. Like, fuck the new maps. Make the game run better. I don't give a fuck about the new maps. The game's good enough.
Absolutely. I still have fun on every single one of these maps.
So aim your binoculars. That's where your body's at. That's 200 meters. So
this is 200 meters. As long as you didn't move. Let's see.
I didn't. It might be 201, but
it says 196.
Okay, I'm just gonna go back a little bit. Maybe I move forward.
Now you're hold on. Now you're 200 exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna stay right here then.
And I'm gonna move back 50 meters.
And this is where the bullet slightly drops. Now it isn't like a big drop, but it's enough to tell a difference. So let's say you're at, here's dog white. Dog white is about halfway in it. That's about 100 meters. People may be on the end of it, so you could try to take off 25 each direction. So 50 meters, my bad. 50, 100, then you go down here, that would be 100. 100, 50, 100, 150, 200. So if you had to tell, let's say you're like halfway through, that would be 100 meters from here to that box, and you see people, let's say, running up on the beach, and you see someone a little bit to the right of dog white in the circle, you could guess that's 150 meters. And that will tell you that, hey, I don't really need to drop for this. All right, where are you at right now?
250? Right in
250. Now with 250, it's a little bit different. I'm going to show you guys where the bullet hits, like right next to his head. It's going to drop a little bit. Not much. Actually, that looked like a lot. We're going to take the shot.
I almost died there.
So there's the bullet. Boom. Right in the head. You got to aim. So you can see that around 250 meters, the bullet starts to drop, and you have to go, I would say, slightly above the head. Where he was dropped at, I would say, how tall is your body? You really can't get an accurate representation. I wish they put the lines here, but they didn't. But that would tell you. Like, go back to your body real quick. Right there. So you saw how far I aimed above his head, like right about there. And that will tell you that that's about 250 meters. So if you look to his right, you're going to see those little defenses up. And it's right where the top of that right defense, that piece of wood, would be where you need to aim at for his head. So just try to take a mental note of this, but that's where you need to aim at 250 meters for it. Alright, let's go to 300.
Left eyeball.
Now generally, the sniper is a one-shot kill. You can hit them in the chest, but that will give the medics a chance to revive. I mean,
oh god, we have another player in here.
Is that a fucking joke right now?
Hey, we're testing some sniping stuff right now.
Just tell him we're making a YouTube video
We're making a YouTube video.
to not shoot the sniper. So if you looked and you're like, okay, so if 250 is, I have to aim right about there for 250, slightly above his head. This should be 300. Oh no, I suck. So let's try that again.
Can hit 400 but can't hit 300.
Yeah, I can hit 400, but I can't hit 300. So right about there is the marker, and then you're gonna aim right there. Boom.
Nice.
So you have to, so you have to slightly go above. So I would say that's like where his head is at. Let's say that's what, trying to like get an accurate indication. I wish I had my ruler out to tell you like that's ½ inch, 1/8 of an inch. I would say that's probably ½ inch on my screen, but everybody's screen is different, so we're gonna have to go off what the sniper actually tells you. All right, that's close enough.
Good enough. 400,
Yeah.
400.
All right, so this is 400 meters from what his So this is 400 meters, and if you could tell earlier that above each meter you have to go half a box up. Now, generally snipers are a one shot. They're easily, like if I hit shot right here, I'm generally gonna hit them and knock them down. But the medics can revive, so if you really want to try to go for that expert shot, like we said, it's a quarter above the head each meter. So above 200 meters, each 50 meters after that, you got to go slightly above the head. So this has to be 400, right about here. There we go.
Nice.
That's about an inch down. Just go to your body.
Okie doke.
Let's say if I was aiming at this dude, it'd
Yeah,
be your...
definitely don't move. It's more frustrating.
And you could get
Did you
the...
snipe him?
Yeah, I just sniped him. And you could get the general census that that's where you need to aim at for 400 meters. And you slightly need to go above. So you could tell that's like a whole quarter down, and just try to make a mental note like, hey, I have to aim right there if I'm 400 meters. So there's 400 meters. This is about 400 meters. Boom. And that will tell you, hey, that's where I need to aim. Unfortunately, Hell Let Loose hasn't made a complete tutorial guide on this. But let's say you're on the beach and you're like, oh fuck, they're rushing the beach. If you ended up halfway, that will tell you I'm 100 meters from this grid right here. And halfway down will be 200. I don't need to drop. But let's say you're all the way down the fucking beach for some reason. You're like right here. 50, 100, you add 2. That would be like 350. You kind of have a good guesstimate of where you need to aim at. And this is like the best way we could think of. If you have any other advice or any like implications you guys want to put in, by all means, like the community's trying to grow. Please check out my boy Shadow Snake's Discord lobby. We're trying to grow up our team. It's nice to play with people who actually chat, talk. He has different lobbies for different squads, and you know, just trying to grow the community, man. So I hope you guys have a good day, and talk to you later. This is Sly, and I'm out.